And now here is the introduction to self-hypnosis and lying down. You are now making the decision to stop drinking alcohol. And now, I suggest you start your self-hypnosis session. When sounds or noises may be consciously perceived during the session, you will unconsciously strengthen your state of relaxation and well-being. You are pleasantly elongated. Your legs straight, slightly apart, fan-shaped. Your feet outside or duck-shaped. Your arms are stretched out at your sides, slightly apart. The palms of the hands turned towards the floor. The head well in line with the body. The chin pointed towards the ceiling. If necessary, you can correct your position so that it is pleasant. You are now in a lying position for a session of self-hypnosis. You are reuniting here and now your mental body, your spirit, your emotional body, your heart in your chest, to your physical body. You breathe deeply with your diaphragm, which lowers on the inhale in pull and lifts on the exhale in release. And you do it twice. While a part of you listens to my voice, you refocus your thoughts, your emotions, on your physical body, and you become aware of the different parts of your body, without seeing them, without touching them, without moving them, thanks to the support points on the ground. I advise you to close your eyes, but it's not mandatory, and you're quite comfortable. I do not recommend that you change your position during the session, as there is no interest or advantage in the situation that will follow now. You come back today with the desire to listen to this hypnotic text again. That spelling that puts you into hypnotic sleep instantly with H-Y-P-N-O. And you have known all the sources of calm and voluptuousness that settle in you. And it is nice to think again that it is within you, that it belongs to you, that all the sensations are anchored in you, and that from now on to do self-hypnosis, you just have to pronounce the word hypno, spelling it hypno, that is to say H-Y-P-N-O, and that it is as simple to get out of trance by spelling the word hypno backwards, that is to say O-N-P-Y and H. Quite simply. Or to say, if you don't know how to pronounce it backwards, the sentence, get out of hypno, which also works very well. And now that you are ready to do your self-hypnosis session, you know that you just have to pronounce the hypno letters to enter into a trance. And if you are already in a trance, unless you are already in a trance, which is very likely because you have already mentally pronounced this little spelled key word, you will deepen more and more this trance that begins and continues. Observe attentively this sound that escapes from your sky of a noisy color, unless it is this frog of triangular shape and firm as autumn leaves, dry and suave color that is now dragging you deeper into this torpor called trance. And your eyes that now close at their own pace, those eyes that quietly, unless they're already closed, which is even more comfortable, and you go into a trance more thinking about it. And now I'm going to let you experience going into a trance by simply spelling out the word hypno, that is H-Y-P-N-O, Oh, that's it. And at the same time, take the opportunity to take 1 or 2 deep breaths, and especially breathing with your diaphragm by taking it out when you inhale. That's it. That's it. And to deepen this trance that is setting in now, just get out of it, and I'm going to let you get out of the trance by simply pronouncing the letters backwards. That is to say O, N, P, Y, and H, or else get out of hypno, which also works, and you can open your eyes, since you are no longer in a trance. As simple as that. And I'll let you do the experiment now because I'm going to give you 15 seconds to do it. And it doesn't matter if the initial trance is a little light, because you now know that to deepen it, you just must do 1 or 2 trance exits and enter it again, but for everything to deepen now. And at this moment, when I say trance, quite simply, you will enter a trance directly. That will be your keyword, and to get out of it you will simply pronounce awakening and you will come out of trance. And so that the path of the trance is inscribed in you in a lasting and automatic way, I will let you enter and leave the trance, and you will only have to pronounce the word trance mentally to enter into a trance at any time, and the word awakening to come out of trance at any time. And if you forget at the end to get out of the trance with the word awakening, it will be automatically pronounced mentally when you simply don't need it anymore. I will now give you a minute, alone, to experiment with these 2 keywords, trance and awakening, which will make your learning of trance safely, here and now. It's up to you. And now that your learning is over, you will be able to listen to this recording as many times as necessary. You are now making the decision to stop drinking alcohol, or especially to no longer be dependent on a large quantity. We will learn together to perceive the amount of alcohol you can consume in moderation, and this perception will allow you to limit yourself to reasonable amounts in a few moments or a few days. And it will be 1 or 2 glasses of wine or equivalent at each meal, and never on an empty stomach, always with a half-full stomach, at least. We are now going to appeal to a hypnotic part of yourself which will be called Bobo Liver. For this work, and who will come to help you with withdrawal. Bobo Liver. Our Bobo Liver part delivers us from alcohol addiction thanks to the benefits of breathing, the absence of nausea that alcohol withdrawal provides, the absence of a toxic product for the liver when ingested in too large quantities, that we drink without realizing it and without limiting ourselves, to be independent and to do what we want with our health, and above all, to improve it, and this, without fear, without anxiety, without lack of one's dose of alcohol, as well as without loss of the addictive gestures and behaviors associated with drinking alcohol in all its forms: bourbon, strong alcohol, whiskey, wines, aperitifs, or coffee sprouts. And now that the Bobo Liver Party has defended its point of view with all the desire to do well for the whole body, it asks for permission to join all the parts. Others, who greet him valiantly with well-deserved cheers and applause. And while the addiction recedes in this total, rapid, sudden, and precipitous stop, but which has been desired for a long time, you are permanently rid of the addiction to alcohol, and you drink reasonably. Now, to get used to this addiction that is going away, we are going to carry out a work of repetition of a sentence that will allow us to set up a hypnotic key, and that will allow us to enhance this new ability to exclude this addiction to alcohol from your life, to feel a freedom of action just by the sight, the smell and the evocation of alcohol or wine. And for a minute, you will repeat this simple sentence: I stopped drinking alcohol for no good reason or reason, and it's good for my health. It's up to you. Record this sentence in your memory and repeat it again. Go ahead. I stopped drinking alcohol for no good reason or reason, and it's good for my health. And you are going to live in a world that resembles you, throwing out of your environment, and in the moments that will follow the trance, or in the day that will follow, whatever it takes, all the bottles of worthless or poor quality alcohol or wine that I find and I buy much better quality, and much more expensive ones in order to limit consumption. What you really want must be at the height of your will. Think about everything you're going to throw away and go through it. Go ahead. 30 seconds. And you breathe deeply, with your belly out, for a deep breath, and when you pull your belly in, for a deep exhale, and you do it 4 times. Go ahead. 30 seconds. You mentally pronounce the keyword, trance liver, to call your beneficial unconscious part to the rescue, every time you feel that your craving for alcohol is overwhelming you again, or that you are eating to compensate, and that it makes you gain a little weight. And for those who know, at the same time mentally pronounce your keyword, trance sadness, to control your sadness at seeing the disappearance of such a dear friend who wants to hurt you, alcohol. Mentally repeat this keyword S. several times over the next 20 seconds. It's up to you. And now that your apprenticeship is over, you will be able to listen again, if you think it necessary, as many times as possible, to enter the world of non-alcoholics, and each of your relationships, no matter which one, will rejoice to see you in control of your life in this way, without depression, without sadness, strong and serene for your future, for your highest good, and especially for your long-term health, and this rejoicing will further strengthen your emotion of certainty and joy, and the effects of trance, for your future that is being fulfilled. Now you say the key word to get out of trance. Awakening, and you come out of the trance. And you get back your normal state that will allow you to enter or not enter a trance whenever you want. Enjoy your new capacity for a few more moments.